Hello everyone. Let's understand how the transaction gets executed and distributed in the blockchain network. So, what is the problem that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency has solved? So, the current solution for the cross-border transaction is like this. Suppose Alice, who is in the US, wants to send the $10 to the Bob in the Australia. So, Alice will execute the transaction via net banking, her bank, ABS net banking, whatever is there. So the bank will take 3 to 4 days for the cross-border transaction and settlement to the cross-border bank's account, and then it will take some amount like 5% of the transaction amount or some huge fees. So here the bank is actually acting as a trusted third party to make sure the transfer is being done properly according to the legal compliances. So now the idea is that it took 3 days, and the charges for the $10 was around 50 cents. So it means that it was very expensive. So the cost and the delay makes this whole option of transferring the cross-border transactions very unattractive and incorrect. So what if she wants to transfer $5,000 to Bob for his father's critical medical operation? So in that case, this whole system will completely fail because the criticality of the transfer or the instantaneous transfer to the receiver's account is most important part here, and this cannot solve the problem. So the blockchain came into the picture and then it started solving the problem. So how it works? So Alice will actually buy some tokens of the blockchain from someone in the same area. She will push that token to the blockchain and transfer it to the Bob. Then the Bob in the Australia will receive these tokens in his wallet immediately, almost immediately, and convert that token into the real currency in the local market. That's how the real transactions can happen. So this is how the whole thing will look like. So let's say these nodes are nothing but the blockchain component or the blockchain nodes. So this is forming a P2P network. Of course, I am here right now. I am showing you the network seven nodes, but there can be tons of nodes. It can be thousand, even 1,000, 5,000 or more. So as I said here that Charlie is actually sending some money to the James, right? And then Alice is sending some money to the Bob. Both can, let's say Charlie and Alice both are in the US, and James and Bob are in a different countries, right? So here this is how it will look like in the Genesis block. The Alice has $10, but Charlie has $100. In the block 2, since they both have initiated the transaction, the miners will actually confirm these floating transaction and put them into block 2. So the block 2 will look like this. Alice has transferred Bob $10 and Charlie has transferred James $100. Let's say the Charlie has is something naughty and he just want to be smart. So what he does is he actually transferred $50 to the Bob as well, even though he don't have that $50. So what will happen when this transaction will be circulated into the network? The nodes will actually check the ledger block 1 and block 2 and will conclude that Charlie do not have any balance to do this. Hence, this transaction will be rejected since this is in block 3, which has the only transaction of this whole block will be rejected even though this block has been added by the Charlie. So now the blockchain will add this block 3 as a new block where the James has transferred $50 to Bob, which is of course the genuine transaction. Hence, this whole transaction will connect. So this is how it works step by step by adding a new block. Remember, the key component in the all blockchains are the miners who are actually adding the block by verifying the transactions at each and individual level. That's the key. Okay, so that's about how the transaction get executed. If you have any questions or query, please ask. Thank you.